judging social gaming, we need to pay attention to what's happening there, because it's a phenomenon that's including so many more people than the past. But where it is today is really indicative of things to come that, as developers, as designers, we should be paying attention to. But all of that said, back to your point, is I think there's a number of different things. What is the purpose by which people are creating entertainment experiences for other people? And I have a lot of friends that are designers, and they say, look, I just want to give people a good time. And if it's blowing off someone's head and doing that, that's their good time. And I enjoy that product too. So there's never been judgment on our end about the products that other people make. Well, what we have always valued is I always looked at the game medium as an opportunity to weaponize pop media. And what I mean by that is I believe that it is people's responsibility in the world today to stand up and stop being pushovers and get off your knees and stop just taking these lies and bullshit that are screwing up our planet, that are screwing up your retirement funds, that are screwing up the value of your home, of your business, of whatever. I mean, look at what these people who claim to be running things are doing today, and these are frauds. And so it's always been, in my opinion, that it's up to individuals that see differently, that believe they have an opinion that others might value, to stand up and speak up. And when we don't do that, I think we live in more of a world we don't like, we don't care for. When we do that, I think we connect closer with people around us, and more specifically globally, which is a fabulous phenomenon that's taking place today. So, for me, it has always been about the weaponization of pop media. It has always been about, instead of just offering a nutritionless Snickers bar, that maybe it can have some vitamin value as well, and maybe that vitamin value is just a little bit of a shift in how we perceive things.
Fantastic. Any questions from the audience before we? Question from the. I can't believe you don't have a. I know there is. Do you want to come down to the? Here he comes. No, it's people are a bit nervous at first when you talk about weaponization. So do you want to introduce yourself? Say hello, Lorne. So if you stand here so you can see.
Oh, hi, I'm Chris. So
hi, Chris.
I'm actually demoing one of my own games here at the moment. So
congratulations.
I just wanted to ask. I've actually already asked Peter Molyneux the same question. I'll say what his answer was in a moment, and it's quite cool. But so say you're making a game, and you don't have a set deadline. You're on your own terms. When do you know when to stop?
Okay, so that's a game that gets developed on Planet Fantasyland.
Yep.
And I haven't developed the game there yet, but that would be an ideal place to develop. So let's say that what you're saying is true. When do you decide it's time to stop? I think you just touched on a pivotal question that we should be asking ourselves today as designers, which is, when is the right time to start engaging the audience? We come from a world where what we used to do was I call it growing the redwood inside the greenhouse. Right? And so we try to grow this tremendous tree, and we call it a game, and it costs $15–20 million. And then we try to transplant that into the market after it's full grown. And we hope that the thousands of decisions that we made going into that game are something that you and the rest of the audience is going to like. But really the new wisdom is revealing that the best way to shape something that audiences are going to like is you don't grow the full redwood and take it and offer it to the market. Instead, you start growing a little sapling. And that little sapling you take out and you engage the customers, but you don't try and sell them something for $60. You give them something for free. And you say, take this journey with us. Help us shape to what you would like to do in this. And that, I think, is the new wisdom. So when is it done is more inverted to the question of at what time should you be engaging the audience. And what's happening is we're finding and we're learning that that time should be happening sooner and sooner and sooner, earlier and earlier in the product. But you have to figure out a way that you have a continuous development cycle, so you're constantly learning from the audience, refining the product, adding new features, growing it, and eventually you have a redwood that was built by you and the audience.
Wow, thank you very much. It was a much more interesting answer than Peter Molyneux gave.
I'm surprised you got Peter on the phone. I don't know if you had that trouble.
his answer was basically starvation is a good thing. Genuine quote from Peter Molyneux.
Yeah, right.
Cool,
Yeah,
thanks.
as long as you're not in Somalia.
Cool, thanks very much for your answer.
You're welcome.